For some, transitioning came after fame, risking careers built over years. For others, it came before success, shaping the fame that would follow. The reactions were different. The consequences were different. And the outcomes, completely unexpected. These are 10 celebrities that transitioned in the peak and struggling phase of their career. Watch till the end because the final story reveals how one decision can either change fame forever or create it. For nearly 40 years, a global sports icon lived a double life, so secret that not even his closest friends knew the truth until it exploded on live television. Before the world knew her as Caitlyn, she was Bruce Jenner, one of America's greatest athletes. Winning the 1,976 Olympic gold medal made him a national hero overnight. Every magazine cover, every endorsement, every television appearance painted the picture of the ultimate masculine figure. In 2015, he publicly came out as transgender, becoming Caitlyn Jenner. Through hormone therapy, surgery, and a historic Vanity Fair cover, the world witnessed her transformation. Fans and critics were shocked. Some praised her courage, others reacted with confusion, but Caitlyn remained steadfast, using her voice to raise awareness about transgender issues. Today, Caitlyn is an advocate, author, and TV personality, inspiring millions to embrace their true selves. And Caitlyn's story is just the beginning. The next celebrity took the world by storm with a transformation even more shocking. Fans thought they knew everything about this star, but the real story was far more shocking than anyone could imagine. Before transitioning, Elliot Page was known worldwide as Ellen Page, a talented actor starring in hits like Juno, Inception, and X-Men. With awards, acclaim, and a global fan base, it seemed like he had it all. But behind the bright lights and red carpet smiles, Elliot struggled privately with a profound sense of disconnect from his own body. For years, Elliot wrestled with gender dysphoria, anxiety, and depression. In December 2020, Elliot publicly came out as transgender, announcing his new name and pronouns. The reveal was subtle yet powerful. He shared a heartfelt message on social media, explaining his journey and the courage it took to finally embrace his true self. The world reacted instantly. Fans flooded social media with support, celebrities praised his bravery, and media outlets celebrated the milestone. Of course, there were also critics and those struggling to understand, but Elliot remained firm, unapologetic, and inspiring. Elliot continues to act, produce, and advocate for LGBTQ+ visibility and mental health. His career remains strong, but more importantly, he lives authentically and courageously. Before publicly transitioning, Lana and Lily were known as Larry and Andy Wachowski, the visionary directors behind the Matrix trilogy, one of the most influential sci-fi franchises ever. They were celebrated in Hollywood for their creativity and innovation. Yet privately, both sisters struggled with feeling trapped in bodies that didn't match their true identities. Lana transitioned first in the late 2000s, quietly stepping into her authentic identity before making it public. Lily followed, coming out publicly in 2016. Their journeys included emotional growth, personal reflection, and courage, rather than focusing solely on the physical changes. The revelations created global headlines. Fans expressed admiration for their bravery, while some media outlets were surprised by the news. Despite the attention, the sisters remained private about their personal lives, letting their work continue to define them professionally. Lana and Lily continue to direct and write, creating groundbreaking films and series. Beyond Hollywood, they are symbols of courage and authenticity. Before the spotlight, Carmen Carrera lived a life few people could imagine. Born and raised as a boy in New Jersey, she felt trapped inside a body that never felt like home. Living as a man felt like living someone else's life, and she made the hardest decision of her life. In 2010, Carmen began her transition journey. She started hormone therapy, physical transformation treatments, and socially stepping fully into her female identity. She later revealed that transitioning saved her life. Behind the scenes, Carmen found love. She entered a relationship with tattoo artist Adrian Torres. In 2018, the two became engaged and later married in a private ceremony, keeping most of the details away from the public eye. When Carmen came out publicly, the internet exploded. Some called her brave, some called her beautiful, some criticized and attacked her. Today, Carmen Carrera is a global model, activist, and icon. She has walked international runways, starred in major campaigns, and continues to represent transgender women on a global stage. India Moore rose to fame as a star of the hit series Pose, where they showcased not only their acting talent, but also became a prominent voice for the LGBTQ+ community. From a young age, India felt a disconnect between the gender assigned at birth and their true self. Their journey toward living authentically was driven by a desire to be fully seen and respected for who they truly are. India's transition and public embrace of their non-binary identity has been both personal and activist-focused. They speak openly about their experiences in interviews, on social media, and at events. Fans, media, and the LGBTQ+ community widely praised India for their courage and authenticity. Their story has become a symbol of representation and empowerment. Though, as with any public figure, some critics struggle to understand. India Moore continues to act, model, and advocate, using their platform to educate, inspire, and push for equality. He was a world-class athlete, but the story of his transformation shocked the sports world. Before transitioning, Balian Buschbaum was known internationally as Yvonne Buschbaum, one of Germany's most talented pole vault athletes. He competed at the highest level, winning medals and earning respect across the sports world. From the outside, life looked perfect: fame, sponsorships, and national pride. But inside, something felt deeply wrong. Balian later revealed that for many years, he felt uncomfortable living in a body that didn't match who he truly was. In 2007, Balian officially came out as transgender and began his medical and social transition. He stepped away from professional sports to focus fully on his mental health and identity. The sports world was stunned. Some fans expressed confusion and disbelief, while others praised his honesty and courage. His story sparked international conversations about gender identity in professional sports. Today, Balian Buschbaum lives openly as a man and works as a motivational speaker and LGBTQ+ advocate. For years, the child of music legends lived with a secret so heavy, it nearly broke him. Chaz Bono was known as Chastity Bono, the only child of famous musicians Sonny Bono and Cher. Growing up in Hollywood meant cameras everywhere, luxury, and constant public attention. But behind the glamorous life, Chaz struggled with identity, self-confidence, and feeling out of place in his own body. In 2009, Chaz began his medical and social transition. He shared his journey publicly through interviews and a documentary, allowing millions of people to follow his transformation in real time. The process involved hormone therapy, surgeries, and years of emotional strength. The world reacted loudly. Some people praised his honesty and bravery. Others criticized and questioned his choices. Today, Chaz Bono is an author, public speaker, and television personality. He has appeared on major shows like Dancing with the Stars and uses his story to inspire others to live their truth. Before becoming a household name, Michaela J. Rodriguez grew up in a challenging environment where expressing gender identity wasn't always safe. Michaela has openly shared that from a very young age, she felt like she was living in the wrong body. She began her transition as a teenager, starting hormone therapy and socially transitioning long before reaching global fame. She fought through rejection, isolation, and financial struggle. When she rose to fame through Pose, the world reacted with admiration. Many praised her bravery, talent, and authenticity. Others were shocked that a transgender woman had broken into mainstream Hollywood at such a high level. Today, Michaela J. Rodriguez is an award-winning actress and singer. She made history as the first transgender woman to win a Golden Globe for her performance. Before the viral fame, Dylan Mulvaney was known as a theater performer and content creator, living life publicly as a man while quietly struggling with identity. On stage, she performed with confidence. Off stage, she felt disconnected from who she truly was. Dylan has shared that for years, she felt like she was playing a role in real life, not just in theater. The emotional weight of hiding became overwhelming. In 2022, Dylan publicly began her transition and documented it online through short, daily videos. Instead of hiding, she chose visibility, sharing milestones, emotions, and growth in real time. Her openness turned a personal journey into a global conversation. The reaction was massive. Millions celebrated her honesty and vulnerability. Others criticized, questioned, and attacked her online. But Dylan kept showing up. Today, Dylan Mulvaney is a social media star, performer, and advocate with a global audience. She continues to create content, perform, and speak openly about identity, resilience, and self-acceptance. For years, he lived as a man, but he did the impossible in a way the world had never seen. Thomas Beattie was assigned female at birth, but transitioned to live as a man. He became a husband, advocating for his identity as a transgender man while living in the public eye. On the surface, Thomas had a fulfilling life, marriage, and social recognition, but he carried a secret desire to become a parent biologically. After marrying his wife, Thomas wanted to experience fatherhood in the most direct way possible. Unable to conceive through his wife, he made the courageous and unprecedented choice to carry their children himself, challenging societal norms about gender and parenthood. Thomas retained his reproductive organs after transitioning, allowing him to conceive via artificial insemination. He publicly documented his pregnancies, making history as the first transgender man to give birth. His journey was not just medical, it was deeply personal, emotional, and groundbreaking. The news made international headlines. People were shocked, fascinated, and sometimes confused. While some celebrated his bravery and the possibilities he opened for transgender families, others debated the social and ethical implications. Through it all, Thomas remained steadfast, showing the world that parenthood isn't defined by gender alone. Today, Thomas Beattie is a husband, father of 3 children, and a symbol of courage for the transgender community. He continues to advocate for transgender rights and reproductive freedom, inspiring millions with his story of resilience, love, and groundbreaking parenthood.